Today I want to advise our mothers. Mothers, learn to create a healthy relationship with your daughters. Is it that's your young girl child? Learn to have a healthy relationship with her. In a situation whereby she can freely tell you anything without being scared of what you will do, whether you beat her, whether you scold her, try to threaten her. So like you mothers do, most mothers do. Once a girl start doing one or two things, you have seen that your daughter getting to adolescent age, but there are so many things you need to tell your daughter. You need to call her. It should not even be when she started seeing so many signs in her body, so many changes in her body that you need to call her. Right from when you give birth to that your girl child, you need to inculcate in her that she should be free to tell you anything she wants to tell you, anytime, any day, anywhere. But most mothers, you know how to shout. You shout on your daughters, don't do this. If you do this, I will disown you. I will do this one. See, let me tell you, if a man touch you here, you get pregnant. If this one happen, this one will happen. No, that is not how it's supposed to be, man. You are not supposed to train up your girl child in that way. The manner where she will be so afraid to tell you some things. Most of you mothers, you don't know that your girl started doing some things at her older age, not willingly. She don't start doing those things willingly. But there are some guys in the street that are wayward, are looking for small girls to just, confuse, mislead. And when you're not in good terms with your daughter, you don't have a good relationship with your daughter, she will not tell you someone just told her this. That is not how she will tell you. Because when she tells you, instead of you to advise her, instead of you to draw her close to you, try to train her, lead her in a good way. No, most of you use force, you use hands on your daughter. You just use force. Some of you use your mouth. Your mouth is a weapon that fashion against your daughter. You talk her into depression. And then she'll now go and start doing those things or start listening to the guy, because those men, those guys, they know how to get a young girl's attention. They know the right things to tell young girls. And a girl that is naive, don't know the right word and the wrong word, will just fall victim. Almost of you mothers that are always harsh on your daughters, you always threaten your daughters. Your daughters tend to do that thing you threaten them with, isn't it? I've done a survey. 90% of mothers that are always threatening their daughters about a particular thing, their daughters always end up doing that same thing. Some even go to the extent of doing it over and over. And what did you do? Did you disown her? Did you buy her? All those things you have been threatening her with. If you do it, I will disown you. I will buy you. I will chase you. Did you? You did not, madam. Because you cannot refuse you can't even reject your child. She is your child. So instead of you to use those words on her, to use those methods, I call it harsh method. It's very harsh. To use those harsh methods, those archaic understanding. Why not change? And also know that your days and our days is not the same thing. And our days and their days is not the same thing. So you need to learn to adjust according to the changes of the whole world, according to the changes of educational system, technology, psychology, emotional, everywhere. You need to learn to adjust. That makes you a mother. A mother is a therapist. A mother is a counselor. A mother is a teacher. Do you understand me? Learn to be your girl child's friend. You should be her best friend. Not that her best friend, but you should be your girl child's best friend, that she can easily and quickly run to you whenever she's confused or in a confused state of manner. No, you don't want her. If you do this one, I'll figure out, I'll turn your waist, I'll turn your hair. She'll not come to you again, she'll not run. Some run to a bad friend that will now finally do the misleading, and everywhere will just yapa. And now start blaming on innocent uncles and aunties in the village. Nobody did it. You did it. It's your own work. Then few girls, few of them, will give themselves self-discipline. Few girls who really have self-discipline will give themselves self-advice. Will just advise themselves. Mothers, learn to be your girl child's friend. You should be her friend, not that her friend. You should be your girl child's friend. She should be your best friend. How do you feel when your girl child will not confide in a stranger, not you? Don't you feel ashamed? You should be ashamed. If your girl cannot confide in you, she will not be looking for an outsider to confide in that person. Or even looking for her sister to confide in her sister. Her sister is not her mother. You are the mother. You are the one occupying that space. And only you can fill up that space. So learn to be a mother and not a disciplinarian. They not give you post for heaven before you come to earth. I beg you.